Greetings Fortniters, this is Chicky Seth, and this is my very first Victory Royale of Season 5. We've got the Mandalorian here, and the Battle Bus lobby. There's so much new stuff to cover in this season, we're gonna barely scratch the surface with this video. So as you can see, the Battle Bus is back to its classic look there, and the map is a whole lot different than it was last season. You got a Coliseum there. You've got Hunter's Haven, which is where we're going right now. That was the Sentinel Graveyard last season. And here you could find the boss, Lexa. That's right, there's bosses all over the map. And you could approach them and talk to them, and they will assign you a bounty in exchange for gold. My favorite is a bounty on another player. They'll show you the player. They'll show you a vicinity where you could find them. And then once you eliminate them, you collect the gold that was promised you. Alright, so we're landing here. The anime character Lexa is located at Hunter's Haven. She's in one of these buildings here, I can't remember. I was watching my son play last night. Who here tried to play last night and the server lag was so bad? My guy kept on freezing. I just got frustrated with it and started playing Rocket League instead. So technically today is my first day of actual gameplay. I got this Victory Royale first thing in the morning. There's some dudes there. I don't know who they are quite yet. Maybe you guys do in the comments. Maybe I could do a Google search and figure it out later. They remind me of the Marauders from a couple seasons ago. They come in packs of 3, and there's Lexi right there. Looks like someone pissed her off already. You could approach the bosses and they're friendly, but if you shoot at them, they become unfriendly real quick, and we're going to take out Mancake here. I like to call him Flapjack. They could have went with that name. I can't seem to get up this hill here. I apologize, this is a very sloppy battle for me, but I tighten up my game a little bit later. I wasn't expecting to go all the way with this match. And I love at the beginning of the seasons, you're just whipping off challenges right and left, getting all kinds of crazy XP. There's another one of these Marauder type dudes. Looks like they are a guard. That's interesting. Looks like that guard let down his guard, and I took him out of the game. Let's see if we can get this dude. Got him. As I said before, my shooting's a little sloppy here. This is one of the first games I played today. I was also trying to get the Mandalorian boss at the Razor Crest. Unfortunately, as soon as I would get him and grab his weapon and jetpack, someone would take me out immediately. So I'm going to wait a few days on that one, but I do want to play around with the jetpack and the Mandalorian's weapon. There's so many cool new things in this season, we're just going to scratch the surface of a few of them in this match. I just unlocked the spray for Mandalorian and Grogu, which is the actual name of what everyone's calling Baby Yoda. We still don't know what species he is, or she. We don't know if it's a he or she either. But in the very last episode of Mandalorian on Disney Plus, they revealed his name, Grogu. Make note of that. I'll take this dude out real quick here. Bam, skis, got him. So we're just kind of messing around here. I was hoping to visit Lexa and see if she would give me a bounty to collect, but someone already pissed her off, and then I had to fight her and take her out. Usually when I pull out an emote, I'm grabbing a cup of coffee or something, or turning the volume up on my TV. I think I had the volume kind of low. I wanted to make a video of quests for week 1, and I grabbed a little bit of footage yesterday, but again, the server was crashing out so much, I really couldn't capture too much footage for that. Maybe we'll circle back on that later. I did land at the Razor Crest. I landed there a lot this morning. I was trying to grab Mandalorian's weapon and jetpack. But again, it's really hard to do right out of the gate because everyone's trying to do it. But his weapon is kind of like a sniper rifle. We'll look at that in another match. For right now, we're just chilling at Hunter's Haven. And the new thing this season is gold. And I believe you could trade gold in for better weapons. I still haven't figured out how that works yet. I'm just barely playing Season 5 right now. I was surprised to get a Victory Royale so quick. Usually doesn't happen for me. Look at that, I'm already level 8, and I've got the Razor Crest glider. That's fantastic. I love that they gave you Mandalorian right out of the gate and all his stuff. He is definitely my highlight for this season. Playing as the Lexus skin, that's going to be fun too, because it's a different style of graphic. It's an anime. That should be very interesting. See the contrast between that character and the environment. Let's see if we can get this dude. We're just playing the shotgun dance here. Got him. So much XP coming my way in this game. That's fantastic. So one of my favorite places to go looking for bounty is the Western Saloon, which is right near the 0 point in the center of the map. And they got Deadshot there. Such a cool character. One of these days, I'm going to shell out and get Deadshot. That's a very, very cool cowboy right there. A lot of underground stuff in this game. Make sure to look underground. There's that spray again. He misses Grogu. Now, some of the stuff down here you cannot harvest. It's very interesting. Alright. Let's see what else with Season 5. There is so much to discuss. Oh, okay, let's talk about the 0 point. You can actually dive into that, and it will release you right underneath where there's a bunch of chests, and it'll give you 50 shield. So you could fight everyone else and have a little bit of an advantage. There are a lot of people going for the center of the map too. I think those are the two busiest spots. Razor Crest and underneath the 0 point. So if you want to get into a fight right out of the gate, those are the two places to go. So check this out. This Sunday is my birthday. Guess how old I turn. If you had guessed 51, you would be correct. I know, it sounds weird coming out of my mouth. I feel like a 30-something-year-old. And, you know, I'm keeping myself in shape. Playing Dance Dance Revolution. I used to do Taibo. I even shelled out for the Billy Blanks bands. A lot of fun. I love kickboxing. Even at this ripe old age of 50, I can still throw the kicks. Although I gotta do a whole bunch of stretching, otherwise I'll injure myself. That's important with any sport. Make sure to do your stretching first. It's really easy to pull a muscle when you're playing sports. Alright, I apologize if you hear the blower outside my house. They're doing landscaping right now. I, of course, would just use a rake because I'm old school like that. I remember when my dad first got the blower. Oh, by the way, this is my very first loot drop of Season 5 right here. How exciting was that? And look, I got a bolt-action sniper rifle in the legendary flavor. That's going to come in handy later in the match. Alright, let's get rid of that Christmas tree there. I remember when my dad first bought the blower. That's the thing that they use to blow around the leaves and the grass and all that stuff. Up until then, we were just raking them with a rake. I prefer that style because it doesn't kick up dust and stuff. Oh, what's this? It's a new weapon. Let's check it out. Dragon's Breath Shotgun. Epic. Oh, I can't wait to use that. I'm going to fire this off and see what it's all about. Let's close that door there. Wow, look at that. Buckshot all in the wall. Almost looked like an X. X marks the spot. Alright, so that's a new weapon. I think they got the Storm Sniper Rifle also. Did I say rifle? I meant to say rifle. I'm just going to let that one go. I usually edit my videos if I screw up narration. But rifle is kind of funny. Alright, there's Lazy Lake. I'm kind of focusing my efforts on all the new locations because they're new and exciting. But as you can see by the map, they still got a lot of the classics there. Misty Meadows, Holly Hedges, Steamy Stacks, Catty Corner. They even kept the Coral Kingdom, aka Coral Castle. I'll be honest with you, I might have visited there once or twice last season, and the only reason I went there is because there was an XP coin there, or a challenge. There are so many quests this season, right out of the gate. I wonder if they took the challenges and punch card challenges and then just combined them and called them quests. Do you guys remember that cartoon Johnny Quest from the 70s? I grew up watching that. That was awesome. I always marveled at how the younger man had the beard and the older man didn't have a beard. That confused me as a child. Nowadays, they got a lot more stuff to confuse the children. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That was a Monty Python reference. Who here is a fan of Monty Python? I love British comedy. Monty Python, Little Britain, all good stuff. Alright, there's someone building. Or maybe that's just their build and they've moved on. I got a great location. I'm up at a ridge and I am within the storm's eye. However, it's going to shrink in a minute and a half. I'd like to do a battle lab video and just explore the map and say hello to a bunch of the bosses without other players interrupting. Maybe we'll do that. As I said before, it's my birthday Sunday, so I was thinking of doing a live stream first thing Sunday morning. That would be 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, California time. That's going to be a different time for most of you because I know you guys are all over the world, which is awesome. I've only been to a few other countries, Guatemala, Canada, and Japan. I'd like to do some more international travel. Maybe when they lift the restrictions from this COVID-19 thing. So I know that the Mandalorian comes with the child back bling, but I really love the way his cape looks. His cape has a hood too. I guess the hood would go over his helmet. Speaking of dark helmet, remember the movie Spaceballs? It was a spoof on Star Wars. Boy, is that a funny movie. What was that, the 70s, 80s? I know that the first Star Wars movie was 1977. I saw that in the theater. I was just a kid. I collected all the action figures. The Boba Fett was the special one. If you got Boba Fett, that was very hard to come by. I remember I found Boba Fett at a toy store, and that was the most exciting thing. There's Mancake. If you want to find Mancake and get a bounty challenge from him, just come here. Huh, that's interesting. So they got fishing punch cards and boss punch cards. And I believe I just added Mancake to my boss punch card. I remember when I looked at that yesterday, I looked at the fishing card, the quests, the map, and then I saw the page with all the question marks and silhouettes of players, and I was like, what is this? At first I thought that if you eliminated a certain skin, it would show up there, but that wasn't the case. Oh, I got him. That was a challenge in a previous season, eliminating someone while you're in the storm and they're not in the storm. Apparently it's not a quest this season though. Alright, and here is a new factor in this game. The sand in the center of the map, if you stand in it for too long, it's like quicksand and you sink into it. It's kind of annoying sometimes when you're trying to do something like bandage up or collect something. I recommend building a ramp or a platform so you're not sinking in the sand. Good thing is that your ramps don't sink in the sand. Although you can move around incognito, kicking up dust just like I did there. Another player. Bam. Sprayed. Just collecting XP right and left here. This is awesome. Looks like I started a little fire in the desert. I feel like Jim Morrison. I remember my band AM Radio was on tour. We were driving through Texas, and our U-Haul blew a tire. So we had to call U-Haul, and they said they were 3 hours out. So we're waiting in the middle of nowhere in Texas on the side of the freeway. And we're chilling in the van too because it's the middle of the summer and it's about 100 and something outside. And my guitar player, he just starts walking into the desert. Craziest thing. He kept walking until he was out of our sight. We were like, where are you going, dude? We didn't know if he was going to come back or not. Luckily he did because we had a show that night. Alright, so this is the most building you're going to see me do in a while. I really haven't gotten this crazy with the building. Building's kind of fun. My son has a really nice Lego set. I always build pyramids with it. Alright, we're just going to build up here for safety. I want to build myself out of the storm, if that's possible. Looks like the storm is just creeping up on my backside here. I can't wait to unlock all my Beskar. Beskar is an exclusive armor to the Mandalorians. And by the Mandalorian code, you're not supposed to remove your helmet in front of someone else, ever. How he eats is he lifts up his helmet and eats that way. He must brush his teeth that way too. Do they brush teeth in the Star Wars universe? They must. My son and I are watching the first Star Wars, Phantom Menace, I think it is, with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon. It's when Anakin is a young boy. Oh, someone, tagged him. Jar Jar Binks, the most hated character in the Star Wars universe, isn't it? My son kind of likes him. That movie came out, what, like 15 years ago or more? Oh, got him. Excellent. So, the hatred for Jar Jar Binks has quelled. I remember when he first came out, everybody was like, who is this Jar Jar Binks character? He's the worst. He's just annoying. Alright, I took a great fall there, just like Humpty Dumpty. I lost half my health. That's not good at this stage of the game. And there's only one other player left. So we're going to hide out for a second here, and hopefully I heal up without them sneaking up on me. I don't know if they know where I am. I don't know where they are. I wonder if they're going to go for the loot drop. That's a very predictable thing to do at this hour of the game. And I'm sinking into the sand. Alright, here we go, folks. They're going for the loot drop, just like I thought they would. See if I could snipe them. Nope, I missed. Got him. Locked and loaded. First victory royale of Season 5. And check that out. As I'm emoting, I sank into the sand. It's pretty funny. So, since this is my first victory royale of the season, that means I unlocked the victory royale umbrella. And we're going to take a look at that in a second here. Bounty Brella. How cool is that? However, I unlocked something even cooler, which would be the Razor Crest. I'm going to have to go with that one instead of the Brella. We'll come back to the Brella later in the season. Then I also unlocked a wrap here. Grav Fusion. Well, looks like that's a wrap on the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and may the Fortnite be with you.